What's in the bag? YBT number 5. So we are bowling in Batavia. I forget the name of the alley, but bowling out there. I don't know what to expect. I haven't really bowled on wooden lanes in a long time, so we'll see how that goes. I'm bowling on 2023 junior gold pattern 20 or number 8. Alright, so I don't know. Let's jump into it. One warning, you're gonna see the lighting change. I'm watching my Ohio State Buckeyes face Indiana right now. So first we're starting off with the reality. You guys haven't seen these in any videos yet, but yeah. So this is drilled pinned down. I wanted to experiment. I like it. Wood lanes, I've heard, don't like to hook at all. They just like wood. I don't know. So we're gonna use this on the fresh. We're throwing this, I would guess, around up 10. Hopefully, I put 2,000 grit on this. Hopefully, if I'm wrong, first time on a wood lane in probably 2-3 years. So it's a learning experience. Number 2, second ball, out of the bag probably, the Ion Max. So you guys have seen me talk about this ball a lot. So one thing I learned when comparing this to the reality is stronger a little bit. This is a weaker pin up layout. So yeah. The other thing I learned, that ball likes to just roll, and as soon as it catches friction, it's smooth. That ball is the reality is smooth, but it's very round. This ball is the same, but it likes to skid down the lane a lot. Like, it makes my rev rate look really low. So we'll probably ball down to this, which is weird to say for an Ion Max, but yeah, we also put 2,000 grit on this. Hopefully it'll be like a step down. So yeah. Yeah. Up next is another ball you guys haven't seen before. Ion Pro Solid. So I'll probably throw this ball after other Ion. Yeah, this ball has been so good for me. I've just had so much sentimental value with the Phase 2 that I have not decided to take it out of my bag and put this in. That's why you guys have not seen it yet. I threw it today at a team tournament. I will talk about that towards the end of the video. So yeah, I put 1,500 grit on this, not 500. That would be really bad. 1,500 on this, and yeah. So this ball's weaker. It's drilled for shorter-ish patterns, but it still hooks. It's probably the perfect spot for the middle of my bag, especially with my Ion Max being how weaker that's laid out. I like this in that spot. My Phase 2, I think my Phase 2 is a little too strong to ball down, because we're only allowed 6 balls. So I feel like that's too close, and then it's a huge gap to next balls that we're going up to. So next up, we got my baby. Whoa, where are the words? Storm Night Road. Ball progression wise, this will probably be just before or right after break if I make the cut. So yeah, this ball, I'm just so comfortable with this ball. This ball doesn't leave my bag often. Actually, it did today, earlier at that tournament. Once again, I'll talk about that later. But, yeah, this ball, yeah, it's been one of my favorite balls since I've owned it. Yeah. On to the bottom of the bag. Are you serious, bro? Why are we, like, letting that happen? Sorry about that. Last ball of the day. There's another new one for you guys. So, funny story about this ball. I got this 2 weeks ago, I want to say. It was an alley ball. Grabbed it off the rack, 215. So, they have a rule at the alley. You can take any ball you want, but you have to trade in an old ball. I brought in an old ball that, like, 10 pounds. So, free ball, pretty much. Brought it to practice the next day. Wow. Brought it to practice the next day. Shot 240 with it. So this ball's been in my bag a little bit. Now I'm gonna global reality check. So another funny thing I learned, this ball's drove lefty too. So this is like the weakest ball in my bag because I'm pretty much throwing it backwards. But the ball, I don't know. I can keep it in so much more further. But it also, if I'm getting it out, I have to get it out a little earlier so it has the time to. Yeah. Ball's a hybrid, symmetrical ball. It's older. I'm gonna guess, yeah, 2022. I was gonna say 2021, I think. But, yeah, it's whatever. This ball is good. I do believe I will be throwing this tomorrow. I think this will be after break. I think this will be at the end of break. But, yeah. Honestly, the longer I can stay with the Ion Pro, I think the better off I'll be. So, the team tournament today was a Baker tournament. We brought 7 guys. So it's a 5-man tournament. We brought our 7. And then, yeah. So, first game, we started off pretty strong, like 200s. So, our order was, Scott, go subscribe to him at Bull and Ritzy. Me, our teammate Liam, our teammate Zenon. You'll hear a lot about him. And then Wesley at the anchor. So the format was you bowl 5 games on one lane. Or no, you bowl 1 game on one lane, you bowl another game on another lane on one pair, and then after 5 you jump over a pair. Yeah, so the lanes were burnt. This was back at Rome. I didn't do a recap on that, so I'll do that right after this. But yeah, we showed up. We knew we had a target on our back. We knew we were the team to beat. Yeah, first 5 games we started off pretty strong. I was throwing my Ion Max. I had to move really far right. I was playing up 10. Not like super long pattern, but just the friction is not the best there. So you had to like rip it. Then after a couple games, I think it was like halfway through the second thing. So substitution going into the second set, we brought my cousin Dayton. We've talked about him. We brought him into the 3 spot, seeing how it is, and from there we just took off. Halfway through that, I switched to my Ion Pro and we started moving left, because 15 games it's getting scorched. Yeah. So our biggest rival for school this year is East Syracuse Manoa. They have a couple really good guys. So we were 1 and 2 in the tournament, off by 20 pins. We were the last, or we were on their pair for the last 2, which was exciting. Started off pretty hot. We were on lane 15. We started on lane 15, and then we end on lane 15. So lane 15 goes really well. We shoot like 230-ish. They shoot like 210. Or no, we shot 225, they shot 215. I remember that game. That's like the only score I remember. And then second game, we go over to 16. Lanes are fried. So they pull ahead. They're up 47 at one point. Then then the next game we grinded out, pulled off a good game. And they struggled on lane 16. So we're up 1 right now. Wait, no. No, they were up 46. Then after going into the last game, we were up 1. So we had to lock in, and we were ending on our good pair, lane 15, which we had good progress with. We had the front 6, and then your boy, Lenny Goody, decided to just whoop. And I left a, 1-2-4-10. Almost picked it up, but it's whatever. We struck out, or not struck out, we finished out pretty good though. We shot 257 while they shot like 180 something. We took that tournament by a bunch. So yeah, here's the squad. And then, yeah. But yeah, we bowled very good in that. I'm really pumped for our team this year. We are very confident. we gotta carry our momentum into the rest of the season. We've only had 1 match so far against Oswego where we took all 7 points. We just gotta stay confident, stay strong, and yeah. So Rippig's recap. 139, 193, 148, 209 were my games. Yeah, I'm reading off a notepad because I don't remember a whole lot, so bear with me. What I do remember is I was throwing my level for a couple shots that just wasn't working. Went to my ion, noticed I had a little bit of play right, a tad bit of play right. Throwing the ball about 15 miles an hour. We slowed that down in just like 4 or 80 revs. I don't throw the ball. Yeah. So, yeah, it was coming back. 139, that's not a good start at all, I thought. 193 in the second game. Threw my ion max. Hold up. Yeah, okay. Second game. That was a really good game. I missed a couple makeables, I believe. Overall, decent game. I got myself back into it. I was locked in. I closed the gap back in. I believe I was in the cut at this point. Yeah, the scores were so low. 148. What didn't I throw? I threw my ion that started. So I threw that. It started overhooking. Went to my phase 2 at the end of the game, and I didn't like the shape. So at the end of that game, I went to my attention star. Or no, beginning of the next game, I went to my attention star. 209 with that. I think I had a 5-bagger at one point. Left a weird split, missed that, and then, yeah. So I ended up qualifying second. The person ahead of me led the whole tournament because I don't know if I've explained this before. I'm in Scratch division. There's one division ahead of me. I'm getting moved up to there at the half year. So yeah, the person that led my division led the entire tournament, so I wasn't even close. But I qualified second. I'm dead honest, I thought I qualified bottom 8. Match play game 1. I shot 108, he shot 129. Whatever I was doing in the last game of qualifying just went away. All my attention to our same spot, same speed, everything didn't work. I went to my night road at the end of that, gunning it. Yeah. I came back down with a 212. He shot 146. I pulled through with the W. Yeah, that game I figured it out. I hit my marks. Not hit my marks because I don't even know my marks. No, I just had a good line and the only place in the place that wasn't burnt up. Match play game 2. I lost 169 to 184 the first game. That one I was just trying to pull through. Left a 8-pin, stone 8-pin twice. So that's how I know I was in the pocket. I couldn't move any further right because if I got the ball further right down the lane at all, it's just so much free hook to the outside from everybody burning that up in the beginning. So I had to play my line, had to leave the 8 pins and deal with it. Spared them. But game 2, 170, so I was consistent at least. I was consistent. She shot 161. I lost 339 to 345. So, but I'm sorry. So sorry, but my phone ran out of storage, so we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way and just talk it out. So what I was trying to say is, I took this as a learning experience. But yeah, overall good day. Got really good confidence going into tomorrow. But so my plans for tomorrow is to throw my reality up 10 and then work off of that. Just go through ball progression and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know how I do.